You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so coachable.
Well, you should be in
just need to shake him.
You should be in prison. We build you out. We build you out to come and play this season. You're out here disgracing us. You should be in prison. You should be facing charges.
People, yes, people. What you say? Real Afcon hours in the building.
Afcon hours.
Banks as your host today. Got Lavish in the building. One thing people don't know about Lavish, he's always in a dance. You lot don't know where he is right now. You think he's in the studio. But we're not going to
say. This is the thing about me. You say I always go to the dance, but before I go to any function, I have to make sure there's a separate room where I'm able to record because I always got to prioritize TF3. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Yeah. We're not gonna let you get away with it. We're not gonna let you get away with that. But I like the attempt. It was a good attempt. But we're in the building. It's the end of the Afcon group stages. Total Energy Afcon 2021 group stages, and the round of 16 has been decided. We've got 8 fixtures: Burkina Faso versus Gabon, Nigeria versus Tunisia, Senegal versus Cape Verde, Mali versus Equatorial Guinea, Guinea versus Gambia, Cameroon versus Comoros, Ivory Coast versus Egypt, and Morocco versus Malawi.
Nice looking good, so it's a good split.
By Algeria.
Legit, by Algeria.
Mahrez can go right bench at City now. No problem at all.
Fugazi.
It's a Fugazi. No.
Afcon's been very, very exciting so far. I haven't been as into it as I was the first 2 weeks because just this week has been very, very hectic. But the games that I did catch, boy, have they been entertaining in the sense that this is do or die. Obviously, game week 3 is do or die in a group stage match. More time a team needs to win. If not, they're packing. But I feel like the real talking point before we get into the actual last 16. What's been more upsetting? Do you think it's the current champions getting knocked out in the group stage or Ghana? Because for me, as a West African, it's Ghana.
For me, Ghana's been disappointing though. Like for me, Ghana being, to be fair, Ghana going out like this has been a bit surprising. It's been a bit surprising because no matter how bad they got, like I think they've scored 2 goals the whole tournament. 2 goals the whole tournament. That's unacceptable. But Algeria, 2 years on from your Afcon triumph. Yeah, some of their players are getting on their way and probably should be replaced. But
even at Afcon, I don't know if you watched it, but I weren't convinced, man. I weren't convinced.
Algeria?
Yeah, that Afcon. Yeah, Mahrez was fantastic.
When Mahrez was going brazy?
Yeah, Mahrez was going brazy. The rest was near. Do you get? But I guess you only need in a tournament. You only need your starlet to like perform, your Maverick player to really perform. But there was nothing for Algeria this time around. It was just flat. From the get-go, you thought the draw against Sierra Leone in the opening match, you thought, okay, Sierra Leone were fortunate. I think the lights were more so on the Sierra Leone keeper and the Sierra Leone team by a valiant effort to keep it at 0-0. But I can't remember the second game. Give me 2 seconds. Was it who did they draw with? Was it Equatorial Guinea? Yeah, it was Equatorial Guinea. They lost to Equatorial Guinea, actually, wasn't it? Because the second game they lost. Yes, they lost.
They lost the second game. They lost
to Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, and you're thinking, what? So
yeah, no, the first game, I was thinking they were in it. They probably could have won if it wasn't for a good goalkeeping performance. But that second game, flat.
Safe.
Like, and then the third game, Ivory Coast, just too much quality. Humbling, like this for me. This is just a humbling one because I didn't see this coming. I didn't see it coming at all. Like
Algeria is one of the favorites. Out of the 4 favorites were Algeria, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, and Senegal. Those are the 4 favorites, and then Cameroon will probably be 5th as the hosts. But for them to go out in the groups is quite.
Nathan says, shout out that Dud Prime who tried to recreate the Nines video and it backfired. I think he's talking about the Sierra Leonean brother. He tried to call out all the rest West African countries. I just pull because Like,
What happened? Context. What happened?
okay, so you know the Nines video when he's holding up all the sea business chains saying, "Come get your chains back." That's what my man tried to do for Nigeria. He tried to say, "Come get." He said he told Nigeria, told Ghana, told Ivory Coast, "Come get your ish back."
Yeah.
That one. That one.
Yeah. I see
And
that.
that's
I see
just
that
funny
tweet.
because, like,
They
how do you
hadn't
get
won a
that
game.
confidence?
They did it off the back of 2 draws.
How do you get that confidence?
Off the back of 2 draws.
As much as I'm happy for Kamara, the Sierra Leonean keeper, Sierra Leone is an Afcon heritage. Like right now, you're not just happy to be here.
It ain't football heritage.
You get it. Right now, happy to be here is the vibe that you should be on. But
Happy to be here, babes. Happy you reply my text, babes.
But you know, Afcon gets everyone in the mood, so you can't even be surprised.
Can we go in this entire PMP scared them? Listen, can we please now? Can we just go into Ghana as to why? Because for me, I stand by my initial point in that Ghana's issue is that the team is aged, and you would say they're fast if we're judging them according to teams across the world, but you need youth pace because everybody's fast in Afcon, respectfully. But there's certain players I don't know why they weren't there. We spoke on Salisu, we spoke on Kudus, and then I don't know, mainly it's why Felix Jan ain't there from Roma. I don't know why he's not there. They need youth, and they need fresh youth. I'm sure there's a couple of youth Ghanaian youngsters that I didn't shout out, but you can't have the AU brothers up top. It's lame. I know there's stars in Ghana, but it's lame and it's slow and it's just
For me, the Ghana squad has been refreshed, but again, it hasn't been refreshed with quality. So again, we got like Kevin Prince Boateng going into Safo space. Big up Safo, who put an amazing space the other day. Kevin Prince Boateng, Michael Essien all came in. He was talking about the difference between the 2010 squad and 2014.
Yeah, but
squad.
every country goes through that. I'm not trying to hear
That's what I'm saying. And now they're in a new cycle. Now Ghana's in a new cycle where they've got some new players, but the quality isn't there no more. Like quite simply, you look at it across the team, the quality is just not there anymore. So they need to, like, respectfully, you need to follow Nigeria's lead of you've got a lot of talented diaspora players that you need to now start sweeping up.
That Kevin Prince Boateng team, yes, there were some stars in that, but stars were born at the World Cup. Let's be honest. Kevin Prince Boateng was at Portsmouth around them times, I believe, or Tottenham or wherever, but he wasn't hot property. I'd say the best player there, because Essien didn't go that tournament. He was injured. I remember. Essien didn't play.
Billy Montari as well.
Billy Montari was the biggest star there, and he wasn't at Inter then. He was still at Portsmouth. Like he got his move after that.
Even compared to the quality they had back then, I still like the current team lacks below that.
But if you're comparing that international team's quality to like the best international team's quality, that Ghanaian team was quite far away. Because Jan was born in the tournament.
Let's talk Ghana standard. Like let's talk compare it to where Ghana were previously.
It's lower. Yeah, it's lower. But the thing is, you don't need to be as good as you once were to win in the current state you are in. Do you get what I mean?
100%. I agree with that. But then it comes down to coaching as well. They've put in this their coach, and again, like when they go onto the pitch, it looks mad disjointed. They're talking about after the first game. They're talking
international
about
tax though, because very few international teams play.
So you can't tell me that Comoros has more quality than Ghana, but Comoros still played them off the park. That's tactics. That's not just quality. That's a weaker team has out tactics you. They've played you off the park. Even when they had 11 men, even before Andre Ayew got sent off, Comoros was still playing. Was still the better team. So for me, to mix the lack of quality with again poor coaching and
I see that. I agree with Nathan on that in the coaching aspect in terms of the lineup. But I'm talking about the in-game coaching. I wasn't too sure in terms of style of play. But the initial lineup playing 4-4-2 with the AU brothers up top, that there, come on, man, come on, bro. That's lazy.
Tired. Nathan said, "Why going for slut?" He just didn't get selected, which was again a surprising decision. But he just didn't get selected. We have to move on next Super eagle, little super equal talk.
Ah,
See the press conference. 9 points. Thank you. 9 points.
thank you.
9 points. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey,
Sitting
even
pretty.
after we rotated against, who did we face?
Gambia, Guinea.
No, Guinea.
Guinea-Bissau.
No, Guinea-Bissau, yeah. Even after we rotated against Guinea-Bissau, we still managed to get over the line. Hey, that Umar Sadiq, brother, yeah. Let's keep him to the cameos of cameos.
I cannot lie. He comes out for the friendlies, bro. Keep him for the friendlies, bro. Keep him for the friendlies.
There for the friendlies.
Even for the warm downs. Sadiq.
Hey, nah. They can't let this guy play big minutes. They can't let him play big minutes.
He can't get chunk minutes, man. He's not good enough.
Like he's too janky. He's way too janky.
He's a janky baller because even in the first game against Egypt, where he came on for that cameo, I was looking at my guy like, bro, you can't coordinate your strides with the football and everything. You're using the wrong sport, big fella. You're too big to be in this sport, big fella, and you ain't slick with it. At least when Crouch had the ball, you just like, this guy's a tech, man. Even though he's this tall, Sadiq can't get the ball out. Ball's always stuck on his feet.
He's just a unit. Is
it a long time for him to look down and see where the ball is? I don't know, but at least he got his minutes. He's had more than enough minutes. He should have played none of the knockout games. I'd rather Alayinka play, Peter Alayinka. We have other strikers. I'd rather Awoniyi play, because even though Awoniyi is like Fugazi as well, he brings something to the game. Awoniyi brings something to the game.
What was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, no. Who do we have? A Kelechi Iheanacho assist, clean sheet, Troost Kong goal. I mean, how you feeling for the knockout stage? How you feeling for the knockout stage?
I think Lionel Simon needs to keep up what he was doing on that left wing, because I don't know
Lionel Simon. Next to this game against Fing, he's proved like he's looking a bit more techy. He
was peak this Equatorial Guinea game. I don't know what that was like. Selling defenders, left feint, drop shoulder, step over, everything was working. And it's like he's high on confidence. This is the confidence you need him going into. Chukwueze, pattern up. It's crunch time now. Chukwueze, pattern up. Musa shouldn't touch pitch. I think we should go for the 4-2-4 again against Tunisia, blitz them, because when we're high in confidence now, like right now, the best two teams have been Cameroon, and I would say Ivory Coast, just because of the back of their most recent match. But yeah, but Ivory Coast,
we're better. For me, we're better than Tunisia. We don't need to play down to Tunisia. We don't need to play down to them.
Ivory Coast have their defense can get got at. Their defense is quite flimsy. So yeah, and then
he's going to look after them.
Who's Senegal? One team I don't want to meet is Senegal, because we have a history with them. They could turn up the volume. They could literally turn up the volume if we meet. And who's Senegal playing?
Nathan said Simon can dubs a man, but
he can dub a
more for Sundays.
That's true though. So the thing is with him, it's like he should rip, but then he should pass it across the box on the floor.
Yeah, literally, just keep getting the ball to him, rip, and then maybe let someone else make decisions.
Pass, bro. Don't tell him the way cross.
Cape Verde.
Tell him pass.
Senegal's facing Cape Verde.
Yeah, Senegal playing Cape Verde. The biggest fixture is obviously Ivory Coast versus Egypt. Now, this is only big by name because Egypt ain't done nothing this tournament.
Yeah, no. Less than impressive.
Egypt have done absolutely nothing. Salah finally got his goal. I'm sure if Salah didn't score, he would have been in trouble. Salah got his goal, but Egypt ain't done nothing this whole tournament.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly move on. I want to hear your big winner and your big loser from the group stages. So something a bit out of the ordinary. Not necessarily the best team, but who do you feel like has really gained something out of this group stage, and who you think has really lost some credit?
Does it have to be someone that qualified?
No. Doesn't have to be. It could be anything you want. Anything you want.
I don't know. I really like Gabon.
Okay. Speak to us.
I really like Gabon because you need to deep Lamina and the best players or the Premier League players of the team ain't there. But Gabon don't fear anyone. I like Gabon as a team. I like how they look. I love the strength of Gabon. Oh, they're playing Burkina Faso. Okay. Yeah, I like Gabon. I really like the look of Gabon. So I would say they're the biggest winners, I would say, or who surprised me the most.
And your big loser. Who's your big loser?
It's got to be Algeria.
Algeria.
It's got to be Algeria. Because aside from the fact they got knocked out, Algeria didn't win a game. Algeria didn't play well in one game. Because the Sierra Leone game, okay, they peppered the keeper a little bit. Did they play well like that? They dominated the ball, but did they play well? And then this game in which they lost to not Equatorial, not Guinea. Oh yeah, they lost to Ivory Coast. They got it handed to them still. Like 3-1. It got to 3-0. It was looking long after a while. So yeah. What about you?
Big winner, Comoros. Never scored an Afcon goal before this tournament. Never scored an Afcon goal before they saw the Black Stars. Mm-hmm. Somebody said they're not even Black Stars, they're just black.
Just black.
Just black.
And
just
black. It's like the way in which they won that game 3-2 is like they knew they should win. I'm thinking like they was gassed. Like
literally.
And I feel like what's it called? Andre put a battery in these lots back by saying, yeah. Andre literally told them like what did he say in the presser? He said
something like we're going to collect. He said
Gabon, you've been very, very disrespectful. But don't worry, you're laughing at Ghana, everyone. We'll beat Comoros and we'll see you in the knockouts. Comoros was sitting at home like we just caught a stray.
This is fuck Nelly, fuck Tia, fuck 50. I'm saying, why are you saying fuck me for? Nah, Comoros is my big winner. Okay. That's why they're in the knockout stages. I did not know Comoros was a country before.
This is like their Madagascar moment. You know when that film came out?
Yeah, nobody did not have.
Now everyone went to. Where is it? And you have to pinch your screen.
Everyone see the pictures trying to find out if it's a holiday destination.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice. I can't lie. It looks pretty nice. My big loser would have to be. Let me have a think. Who would my big loser be? I'd have to say. I want to say Ghana because, again, embarrassing, but. I'd have to. I'm gonna go Algeria as well. I'm sorry. No,
it's gotta be Algeria.
Defend your
Why
title.
It can't be Ghana? But Ghana don't expect to get in the knockout. If you're watching on Super Sports, it's so funny, Banks, because they've got Asamoah Gyan in the studio.
Oh no. There's only one big loser. I'm gonna let you come back to that point. My man, the referee that blew the whistle in the 85th.
I think he's probably got sacked. You know.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna ref again in this tournament.
As in any foot? No, in FIFA, I think FIFA could drop him. That was a calamity.
Nah, they got to let a ref side, man. Man's got to eat.
He might go do like South African League, innit?
Hello.
That's a big league for us. That's the biggest league in Africa. No, he won't. They'll take him lower. Zambian League, maybe. Zambian League. It's not bad. They televise that. It's not bad.
Nah. Go ref and Chiman Ridge. Or what? Go ref Chiman Rich. Is that what you just said? That's fine.
I didn't say a damn thing. I ain't got the mic.
Quickly. Predictions. Gonna start with Morocco and Malawi. Just throw it out. What comes to your mouth first?
Yeah. I think Bufal.
Morocco. Ivory Coast, Egypt.
Ivory Coast.
Cameroon, Comoros.
Cameroon.
Guinea, Gambia.
Gambia.
Mali, Equatorial Guinea.
Those are the ones we played, right?
Yeah.
They were and Mali's what's it called? Basuma. Haven't really seen Mali. They played okay in that game when they beat Tunisia. Okay, Mali.
Senegal, Cape Verde.
Cape Verde not bad, you know. They're not bad, but Senegal have to beat them.
Nigeria, Tunisia.
Nigeria.
Burkina Faso, Gabon.
Oh, this tough. This the most level match in the whole thing, because Burkina Faso they ain't bummed. They're rough. They'll rough a man up, and Gabon can play. I'll go Gabon.
Gabon. And there you have it. The predictions are out. We're gonna see.
What about yours?
Huh? No,
What about yours?
I'm the host. I don't have to give my prediction. I'm the host. I'm the host. Don't tell me how to run my show.
All right, my bad, man. Once you said it, I just allowed it.
Yep. That has been Real Afcon Hours by the Final Third. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're gonna be back for the round of 16. Review the round of 16. A lot of tasty games coming up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel when you watch this. Drop us a like. Share this with one of your friends who loves African football. Another thing, shout out to my guy Roland over at Pros Only TV. He's doing the best watch-alongs for Afcon. Loads of Afcon content. If you're watching this, make sure you go over to Pros Only TV. Make sure you go over to Pros Only TV. Subscribe and go give them a watch. Lots of good watch-alongs. He's doing all the content for
insightful content as well. All of it. Teachable stuff.
All of it. Well, I've been your host today, Banks, joined by my faithful co-host, Lavish. You can hear what
everyone love it, Lavish.
You can hear what Lavish is about to get into. I ain't even gonna say too much. I ain't even gonna tell you what Lavish gets into in his private time.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. And you got the, let me not even say it. You got the satin out. You lot enjoy your night. Lavish, go have a party. Go have a gander. We'll see you again next time.
You are now listening to The Final Third.
I think Pepe's so coachable.
Well, you should be in
You just need to shake him.
You should be in prison. We build you out. We build you out to come and play this